Citizens of the Reject Nation, it is John here today to check out the Scream 6 trailer. But before we do that, I got a very special guest some of you guys might be familiar with a little bit, and that is my good friend, Greg Alba. How you doing, buddy?
What's going on there? I'm happy to finally join you guys. I'm Skyping in today from Colorado. I'm here. Normally on a situation like this, I'd just be like, John, you're on your own. But it's Scream, and even though it's only a minute long, I was like, Scream is my favorite horror movie franchise. I love this so much. So it's like, you know what? No, I'm out here. John's gonna be joining me in Colorado tomorrow, but I'm out here to get married. So, very sleep deprived. But it's Scream, so let's do this. We got to do this. I just love this franchise too much.
Yes, sir. So leave a like for marriage and for the Scream franchise. Subscribe, hit that bell, and all that stuff. Let's jump into the trailer.
Oh, that's a cool logo.
Yeah, working it in with the 6. Gotham City. David Bowie.
Really is like Gotham City. Halloween night.
Joker Scream.
Oh, yo, Pug. It's Adrian Chase.
It's Pug.
Guys?
Oh, that is scary. Oh, Mindy's.
Nice gag with the silence.
They wouldn't just reveal Mindy's dead, right?
No. It's got to be a fake out. Come on.
Yeah.
They can't do that to us.
These train motifs. John, I give you permission to give this video, keep it uncut, just because I know it's going to take me forever to send you my footage.
Yes.
So let's just keep it a raw discussion.
All right. Yes, sir. Yeah. Well, I mean, so in that spirit, what are your thoughts? Are you an inspired Scream fan right now?
I really thought it was a good 1-minute tease of them doing their own thing. I like, we've talked about it. I like Scream 5. I don't love it quite to the extent that a lot of people really loved it, even though I enjoy my experience with it. And I won't go into like a whole deep dive review of what the experience of the movie is. I really feel like they're going to be, right now. I'm not going to redo that. But I do feel like this time around, it looks like they're really going to be doing their own thing. And I'm excited for that. It's interesting because in Scream 5, they do have a line in there where they're talking about what the Stab franchise evolved into and how they really tried doing their own thing, and they did it without having the main character, the legacy character returning. I forget exactly what the line was, but I remember that really stood out to me because when I rewatched it, I was aware Neve Campbell wasn't coming back for this one. So even though that movie was going out of its way to be like, it doesn't work when you do that, now they're really giving themselves the challenge to do that. And it's going to be interesting to take them out of, my God, I know so much about this franchise, but I always blank on the name. It's not
Woodsboro, California.
Woodsboro. Take them out of Woodsboro and put them in New York City is
coast to coast.
A very interesting concept. It's usually where you go. It's the next stage. But I think, I love what these directors did with, I like the intention of what they did with their characters from the Scream 5. And also I love what they do with Ready or Not. And I imagine that in the vein of the way horror is now and the way how Scream franchise works with characters like Sidney Prescott, watching them try to move on from the trauma they suffered in the last one, but how that still follows them around, and unlike that Halloween night setting where, all right, it's just another guy dressed up as Ghostface, but oh no, but what if this guy's not just someone dressed up as Ghostface for Halloween? This is someone doing this specifically to stalk us, and why? I think is going to be a fun thing to unpack. But I don't know. I feel like they're probably going to be proceed with even more confidence this time around, where they can really do their own thing and perhaps. I'm just so curious to see if this becomes the thing that they talked about in Scream 5 of where fans tend to hate what franchises evolve into.
Yeah, totally.
That's the part of like, are they going to be able to pull this off, or are they going to do what they said fans often get mad about, you know? So anyway, that's my little stream of consciousness thoughts here.
Absolutely. No, I mean, I'm hoping that they can really take the gloves off and go no holds barred. And I know they've said that they've hinted that it's going to be a strongly gory entry into the franchise, which is one thing, but I feel like, it has to come down to the cleverness of the take. I'm expecting a lot of Jason Takes Manhattan jokes. And just scrubbing through this trailer, I mean, there are a lot of like little horror movie Easter egg characters, especially in all the costumes. Like shout out David Bowie, but there's like a Deadite, there's a Babadook, there's a Pinhead, a Cenobite from Hellraiser, There's a Jason on the train. So, like I'm seeing a bunch of, contemporary horror nods and things like that. But yeah, like the flip in the scenery, I hope brings a flip in sensibility and maybe like, I don't know. There are two ghost faces on the train, which obviously harkens back to, the many of the previous films often having at least two people. I wonder if this is going to go like even further, like maybe into like a cultish realm or something like that, just because I imagine in switching from, coastal California town to, the hustle and bustle of New York City life, like they have to utilize like the sheer volume of people and probably the agoraphobia that comes with, like the big, tall city and whatnot. But I don't know. Like this is a cool teaser because it just throws you, right into the midst of the different setting and how scary can be. Like, I feel like a lot of Scream movies have played on like the Halloween party as being like this sort of crowd scenario where, someone might, fake you out or ultimately be able to get the drop on you as Ghostface. And now you only have that problem like times a million with the flavor of the city. But I'm cautiously optimistic and I agree. It's like I'm hoping that with this entry, Radio Silence can really, feel that. I think they said on the first movie they had the fifth movie, their first in the franchise, that they had a lot of reverence and they had a lot of, things that they needed to be respectful about. And so with this one, they wanted to challenge themselves to just go all out and do their thing with it, and that excites me because I think like Scream 5, I agree. Like there's a lot of stuff I do enjoy about it, but I didn't love it the same way everybody else did, and I feel like a lot of that maybe has to do with how do you take over for Wes Craven after Wes Craven has shaped this franchise over 4 movies, and now I'm hoping that they can deliver us something that's really different and really exciting, and that still has that meta commentary edge. Without falling into being what it is trying to comment on instead of standing a level above that. And like Mindy, this has to be a fake out. Like, and I almost wonder if this moment on the train is like somebody they know playing a prank or something like that, just to get us riled up. But yeah.
Well, the meta commentary part is that I think they immediately take it out of New York, and it literally the Scream 5 sets up with certain key lines of dialogue from where they say the Stab franchise evolved into. It sets it up to do exactly that kind of commentary of what happens when you remove your main final girl. What happens when you like weirdly, I think Neve Campbell not coming back could be one of its, even though it's like it pains me at the same time I'm well, that's where some of your commentary can come in with not having your final girl return and just focusing on new characters. And I think the brother is still alive too, to Mindy, which kind of surprised me. I thought he was for sure dead. But anyway, man, that was great. We should gotta send this footage to you, but I'm glad I love this franchise. It's still my favorite horror franchise. So yeah.
Oh sure. Well, that's good. I'm glad we're both excited then. So like, subscribe, leave a comment about what you thought of the trailer, and we will catch you guys soon. Much love.
Gotta go prep wedding.
Go get married. Go get out of here.